Aloha my kako, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about kalo identification and how I failed to identify two of the main kalo that I was covering and documenting. So the kalo that I'm currently showing is actually a Palauan Hawaiian hybrid. Not too many people know. I've gotten a lot of responses. But basically this kalo I think was originally from Ka'ululua or Palolo. But I received these huli from a friend that got this huli from Hoi, which is located in He'eia. They have been using or growing this kalo extensively, and I believe it originated here in Palolo, but I'm not sure. Currently, I don't have too many friends that grow kalo, so I don't have many outlets on really identifying what kalo this could be. I've only been sticking to kupuna kalo or some CTAR websites about certain kalo varieties, as well as the current followers that I have on my Instagram. So the reason I mistaken this kalo to be Kai Uli Uli is because the people, which I am not going to name, told me that this kalo is Kai Uli Uli, so I kind of went with that name without really verifying on kupuna kalo or other places or other sources of information on certain kalo varieties. So I was mistaken. So if you are subscribed to my channel and have been kind of following my videos, I'm very sorry and I apologize. Also, if I've given you some huli telling you that this is Kai Uli Uli, I also apologize. I really kind of wanted to set the record straight, just like how Uncle Jerry Konanui said, we gotta kind of tame this fire, or this fire of misinformation. So at best, if you can kind of identify and kind of ho'oia or verify the identities of your kalo, that would be best, because we kind of want to stop spreading misinformation, and I guess that will kind of help us keep identifying correctly all of the kalo that we currently have. Now for the other misidentified kalo, we have the Pili Aloha. When I first planted this kalo, I mistaken this kalo to be Lihili Molina. Again, very sorry if I gave you huli thinking that this is Lihili Molina, which when you cut the kalo or the corm of the taro, it should have a crescent leaf scar in it. The kalo should be sort of whitish, and when I harvested this kalo here, it didn't have any leaf scars, and they were pink, pinkish skin, as well as a pinkish white flesh. The great thing about this kalo is that this kalo produces from anywhere to 15 to about 20 oha or keiki. They can be severed and transplanted very easily, but I do want to kind of give you a little warning, a little tip and advice. If you do plan to sever the keiki away from the makua, just be careful of disturbing the kalo or kind of cutting into the main corm of the makua, because we kind of damaged a few of the kalo when removing the keiki. So just be careful. Eventually, I want to grow all the varieties that Queen Emma personally grew in her mala. So Lili Molina was one of the varieties, but Pili Aloha wasn't, so unfortunately Pili Aloha is not going to make the cut. I do want to propagate more Pili Aloha though in the future because of the amount of huli it creates. So if you plant maybe 5 huli and each huli produces 20 oha or keiki, you're going to end up with 100 kalo after you harvest. According to the Kupuna Kalo website, Pili Aloha is a variety hybridized and named by Mr. Olu Escaran of Waipio Valley on the Big Island of Hawaii. Pili means a connection, it says here, to join a close relationship. Aloha means love or affection, compassion, mercy, sympathy, pity, kindness, etc. And according to Uncle Jerry Konanui, Escaran has crossed the varieties of Ikaika and Moi. So this Pili Aloha is a cross of Ikaika and Moi. Pretty stoked. I really want to propagate more of this kalo in the future, but gotta make sure that there's space and that there's ready mala already kind of made to kanu. You can tell kalo, different kalo apart from each other by the color of their perio, their leaf blade, the undulations or the waviness of the leaf blade, the length of the leaf blade, the shape. Is it ovate? Is it kind of egg shaped? Or is it sagittate, kind of narrow? Certain kalo have certain characteristics. You can also look at the color of the corm as well as the style in which the kalo stand up or kind of droop down. So kalo are just like us, kanaka. They have different varieties. They like different climates. They grow better in different areas. And I guess that's the reason why we cultivated all these different varieties, is to, I guess, have a certain variety made for specific locations. And that's the beauty of diversity in kalo and diversity in crops in general. Mahalo again for watching. If you like any of the content that I've currently made, please don't be afraid, like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more. Ke aloha nui.